Bonjour and welcome to the Tarot of Claude. Today I'm going to be doing a tarot reading for the month of November for Aquarius. I hope you're doing well and that you've had a nice October month. I'm going to start by pulling a couple of energies from my Oracle deck and then I will clarify it with my tarot deck. So what are the energies for Aquarius for November? Now these are general readings, they will not apply to all of you, so please just take what resonates and discard what doesn't apply to your own situation. Okay. So your first energy is ancient. It talks about ancestry, Egypt and magical inheritance. It is quite fit seeing that the veil was thinning at the end of October. Let me pull another random energy, something that calls to me. This one. And you get creator, catalyst, maker, mother or father. Alright, let's delve into more depth into the message. So you've got number 4, which is a number of a foundation, strong foundation and stability, which is makes me think about our ancestors, where we find our roots basically. And the card of creator is number 9, which is the number of achievement. The card creator talks about being a maker, or maybe something that's gonna start something new for you, being the like the spark that starts something off. So let's see. Now some of you may be contemplating going to Egypt, you know, going on a trip. I've been there, it's a stunning place. I'd love to go back. There is also something to do with inheritance in that card. And with the card next to it talking about mother and father, you may be getting some money. Let's have a look. Oops, this one wanted to come out. So your situation. Let me cut my deck first. What crosses you? What's beneath you? What's above you? Behind you? Ahead of you? Advice, environment, hopes, outcome. Okay, so let's start with the recent past. And for the recent past you have the moon. This is a major arcana, so it deals with an important energy on your life path. The moon is the card of mystery and intuition. Things that are veiled, that you can't see, because obviously at night you can't see much, you just see, you know, the reflection of the moon. You have shadows. It's also a card of things that are hidden but for a reason. It's also a card of shadow work. Yeah, so you've either been doing some shadow work and looked inside yourself and worked on painful events, wounds that you've been carrying, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Or there's something that has been hidden from you in the recent past for a reason. You know, it's God, the universe, or your spirit team who's been putting a veil on things for a reason. At the center of your reading you have the Fool, another major arcana. The Fool is an energy of taking a leap of faith, starting something new. It can also be a little bit reckless because you don't know what's at the bottom, but it is that kind of energy, and this is in the center of your reading. This is your frame of mind. And so if something has been kind of veiled and you couldn't see what that was, you are now considering jumping anyways. Or if you've done some work, some shadow work on yourself, this has led you to think, yes, I want to take that risk. Crossing you is the Two of Wands, and twos are decisions, generally speaking. Wands is the suit of passion, energy, your spirits, you know, what drives you, what spurs you along. With the Two of Wands, literally the world is your oyster, and whether you go left or right doesn't matter, because as you can see, you've got growth on each side. It's just a matter of choosing which way you want to go. Now beneath you, that's your subconscious, you've got the Ten of Swords. Now 10 is a number of completion, and in the sword suit it's to do with your thoughts, your intellect, some truths. It is not an easy energy, and so you may have received a news that was not easy to swallow, and the good news is this is the end. It can't get any worse really. But this is in your subconscious, so you've been dealing with a wound. I'm more and more leaning to the fact that the moon would have been some shadow work. You've been looking at your past. You may even have looked up your ancestry and find, you know, in order to deal with something that's been playing in the background on your mind, but you're not aware of it. Your goal is the Knight of Pentacles. Knights are action takers. They indicate changes. Pentacle energy is a slower energy. It's an energy of working hard. Pentacles affect your 3D world, so it can be money, career, work life, home life, that kind of thing. And this is in your goal or aspiration. So I think you want things to change, basically. In your physical world, you're waiting for something to happen, or you're about to take action, but slowly. But I would say you're waiting because you've got the Two of Wands, which is making that decision, crossing you in the middle. And to talk about decisions, in the near future you have the Lovers, which is a major arcana. So it's your third major arcana on this reading. You have 4 out of 10. And it's the card of decisions, you know, making a choice. But this choice is going to have an impact on your life path. This is not just, you know, a decision that's going to be without consequences. This is something important. So yes, in the near future, you're going to have to make a decision. And the advice that is given is the Page of Pentacles. Pages are news bearers. They also indicate a new path. Page of Pentacles could be someone starting a course, you know, to develop their skills, for instance. It could be a small offer coming your way. Again, as I mentioned on the ancient cards, it does talk about magical inheritance, you know, things that you did not expect, basically, so you may be getting something there. But if it's to do with the qualities of the Page of Pentacles, it's someone who's keen to learn, who's excited to learn and develop his skills. And so this is your advice, basically. In your environment, you have the 5 of Wands. Now 5 as a number is a number of change and challenges. And as I previously mentioned, the Wands is to do with passions and, you know, excitement and what drives you. And so, because it's in your environment, you could have people meddling, basically giving you their opinions about what you should be doing, making a decision, because you do have 2 cards that talk about making decisions. They may be telling you not to jump, because you are in the frame of mind of actually taking that jump. And so this is what you're dealing with in your environment. So you may find that challenging. In your hopes, you have the Sun. Now the Sun is the most positive card on the deck, and it's a very powerful card. It would dampen any negative cards you may have on your spread. The Sun is about warmth, energy, creativity, success, victory, good health and everything. So obviously you're hoping that when you make your decision for whatever it is you're doing, you're going to have a very positive outcome and you're going to be successful. And your outcome is the Three of Cups. Now, threes are growth, abundance, the beginning of it, manifestation number. It's ruled by the major arcana, the Empress, who's a number 3. Cups are to do with your feelings, your emotions. So it's basically getting good news and celebrating. It could be the birth of a project as well, and you're celebrating with people. So your outcome for this is very positive. So whatever it is that you are waiting on taking a chance with the Fool, the outcome is very positive. I would say that this decision is very important for you because we've got quite a few major arcana out and it's playing heavily on your mind even if you're not aware of it, because of the Ten of Swords, which is an uneasy energy, but it is completion. So as soon as you make the decision, then you will be able to move on from this and the future looks very bright. So yeah, that's what I've got for you. Now remember, we all have free will and you can, you know, obviously do whatever it is you want to do. It's entirely up to you, but the cards are telling me that whatever decision you make, it will be the right one. It's looking very positive. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. I also offer daily readings, which I'm going to put a card on this video at the top. If you've liked my little setup and the deck I've been using, it comes from a tarot boxing monthly subscription. It's called 9 of Earth. I'm not affiliated to them, I just really like the work they do. I've done an unboxing, so if you want to have a look at the deck and the stuff they sent, I'm also going to leave a link for that. I hope to see you again soon, and if any of it resonated or you have suggestions for type of readings you'd like me to do, please write it down in the comment box. I would be very happy to hear from you. So thank you for your time, and until next time, au revoir.